A couple of days ago, I met many old classmates I hadn't seen for a long time at a class reunion. But I also saw my childhood nightmare later. Hi, I'm Xiao Ling. My childhood nightmare was just the guy sitting right behind me in the classroom. His name is Wang Haidong and he goes by the nickname Dragon King. Dragon King is tall and fat. He likes to laugh a lot and enjoy making fun of people. Among all my friends, why do I only hate him? Let me tell you. When I began elementary school, I moved from my grandma's home in the countryside to study in the city. Being in an unfamiliar environment, I was very nervous. I was so tense that I stuttered when I introduced myself to everyone. So the guy behind my seat, together with other naughty boys, called me Little Stutterer. Because of this, I became afraid to speak for a long time. Of course, my nightmare is not only this. Dragon King stuck tortoise drawing on my back and all my classmates ridiculed me. He tied my shoelaces to the chair and I had a fall. He also often put bugs in my school bag. And for a period, I had to be very careful every time I took things out from it. I vividly remember that the teacher caught Dragon King reading a comic book during class. He intentionally threw the book into my drawer so the teacher would think it was mine. The teacher called my parents and I wrote my first apology letter. Besides me, Dragon King teased almost every classmate. He tore off pages from others' exercise books and folded paper planes. He used the chalk as darts and threw them at our classmates, so no one wanted to play with him. What goes around comes around. One time, he smeared my seat with glue. When my teacher saw my book fall on the floor, he helped me pick it up and put it on my desk. While doing this, he sat on my chair. As a result, the glue ruined his pants, so Dragon King had to clean the toilet for 3 days as a punishment. And I was pleased. Although Dragon King teased me often, I never got angry with him. Until he broke the little beer pendant that my grandma gave me. Because it was something I cherished most. I yelled at him in tears. He became scared by the way I looked. And stood there quietly. Our teacher learned about this matter and swapped his seat with another student. Finally, I breathed a sigh of relief. But to my surprise, I found a similar pendant on my desk several days later. It was new with a note on it which read sorry. Looking at the sorry note, I felt a little touched. After that, he stopped teasing me. Perhaps it was what we call a blessing in disguise. Maybe he was not a bad guy after all, he was plain naughty. One time some boys from our neighboring class played and accidentally knocked down our classmate. He saw it and insisted that the boys apologize to our classmate. He has a kind side too, but he gives people the wrong impression. Hence, at every class reunion, everyone would bring out the bad things he did, and he would feel embarrassed. We all disliked him when we were young because he always played tricks on us, but now everyone finds it funny. The classmate who sat behind me was the person I hated most in my childhood. But he's also perhaps someone I remember most now. Because of his tricks, I had lots of good memory of my childhood. Bye bye!